up fast. We're about to get evil.
Dust off. We're up in 3 mics. Let's move. Hands all here. Word came down. We are green to go. So gear up, grab your shoes. We're going to the war zone. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats. Target is EKIA. Airdrop is inbound. Enemies dropping into the AO.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Use this time for some target practice. Real things coming soon. Enemies dropping into the AO. Enemy soldier incoming. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Rep for dust off. We're up in 3 mics. Let's move. There you are. We got the green light. You're going to the war zone. Grab your gear and shoot. We're up in 3. Enemy activity will be high. Expect contact early and often.
Let's roll. Plunder. Secure as much cash as you can. You are green to get greedy. Mark a drop point for your squad and lead them in. incoming.
Haha, bitch, you got it.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Solid copy. Counter UAV is blocking enemy recon.
Enemy soldier incoming. AO. Gear up fast. We're about to
Let's go. Give me a like. Give me a like, please.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Let's get that bird spinning. Finish up. We're airborne in 3. Heads all here. Word came down. We are green to go. So gear up, grab your chutes. We're going to the war zone. We're cleared hot on all threats. Watch your ass down there.
Plunder. Secure as much cash as you can. You are green to get greedy. Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad, soldier. Enemies dropping into the AO. Gear up fast, we're about to get evil. Enemy soldier incoming. Prep time's over, now you deploy to the war zone.
Prep for dust off. We're up in 3 mics. Let's move. There we are. Head shed gave the green light. We're deploying you to the front lines. Gear up, grab your chutes. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
Let's get this done. Plunder. Cash is your primary objective here. Greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad, soldier.
that. Mortar strike inbound now.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Dropping into the AO. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
I want that bird ready in 3 mics. Delay those coordinates. Here you are. We got the green light. We're going to the war zone. Grab your gear and shoot. We're up in 3. Enemy activity will be high. Expect contact early and often.
Plunder. Secure as much cash as you can. You are green to get greedy. Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad, soldier.
I got him this time.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Alright, that was fair and square. I was about ready to fucking bounce out, dude.
Enemy soldier incoming. Blood money. Kill enemies, take their cash. Get hunting.
Gotcha.
The charges were added to the extensive list of terrorist past offences. He was also accused of
This is fucking ridiculous, dude.
Number 1. The 2015 Waco shootout. A violent shootout between rival motorcycle gangs erupted in Waco, Texas. More than 200 people were gathered inside a Twin Peaks restaurant for a regional meeting of Texas's statewide fight for the main topics of the gatherings agenda centered on political life for motorcyclists. 18 Waco police officers and 4 Texas state troopers were stationed outside the establishment to monitor the gathering, which had initially started out peacefully. Tensions began to rise between 2 clubs present at the event, the Bandidos and the Cossacks. The incident that reportedly set off the conflict involved someone getting their foot run over a parking spot just after noon. By 12:24 p.m., the argument has escalated into an all-out gun. Patrons of nearby restaurants ducked under tables and behind cars as gunshots started flying from all sides. Police soon returned fire after being shot at themselves with no civilians or law enforcement officers were wounded during the incident. However, 9 bikers were killed in the scene, 18 others were injured. Police snipers were able to target armed suspects and bring an end to the gunfight. In the aftermath of the shootout, a total of 177 people were arrested and detained by the authorities. but only one of them was ever brought to trial. Jake Carrizal, president of the Bandidos Dallas chapter, was tried for his involvement in the deadly episode. But his case was ultimately thrown out due to a mistrial. By April of 2019, all of the criminal cases stemming from the Waco shootout had been dismissed. More than 130 civil lawsuits were subsequently filed against various state and local officials by many of the bikers involved with the mass arrest. Number 7. Reggie Chetty. In August of 2011, the bodies of 2 Irish women were found buried in shallow graves in the woods outside the popular Turkish resort town of Kusadasi. Subsequent medical examination determined that the victims, identified as Marion Graham and her friend Kathy Dinsmore, had been fatally stabbed. During the investigation that followed, local police brought waiter Reggie Chetty in for questioning. The latter had been dating Graham's teenage daughter Shannon for a period of roughly 2 years. The young couple shared a villa in Kusadasi with the 2 victims, but neighbors told investigators that the tenants would regularly engage in contentious shouting matches. While being interviewed by the police, Chetin initially claimed that the 2 victims had been abducted by a gang of men who took them to a nearby forest. However, after a few hours of interrogation, he confessed to committing the killings and he was arrested on murder charges. The waiter revealed that on the night of the double homicide, he pleaded with Graham to allow her daughter to marry him. When the woman refused, stating that Shannon was too young for him, he would attack her and Dinsmore.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What the fuck?
Marrow tests confirmed that the waiter was actually aged 22. Following his criminal trial, Chetin was sentenced to life imprisonment.
Hold station. This is Shadow 001.
Mattress firm.
Number 6. A man was beaten and drugged outside the Drink nightclub in Tampa, Florida, in the early morning hours of February the 16th of 2017. According to local authorities, the victim who was left unidentified in subsequent reports on the incident was accosted by 2 assailants who fled the scene of the
Secure as much cash as you can.
investigation into the matter, it was determined that selectors of 3 detectives also found that she personally instructed them to carry out a violent for reasons that were to be was consequently arrested and charged with kidnapping and filing a false report. Number 4. Victoria Lee Backman. On the 10th of 2016, Victoria Lynn Backman was fired for her job as a waitress at the Arizona Blue restaurant in Palm Harbor, Florida. It was found that she'd been secretly increasing the tips on her customers' checks. According to the affidavit associated with 21-year-old Backman's arrest, she changed and considered 144 checks during her employment at the establishment. Pinellas County Police Department detailed how, when inputting her tips into the restaurant's computer system, the young woman would enter a higher amount than the customers had actually written on the bill. The scheme reportedly resulted in a total of $1,074.15 being fraudulently charged to customers. Backman faced grand theft charges in connection to the fraud. She was later released from custody on a $2,000 bond, pending the start of a case of legal proceedings. Number 3. Georgina Henshaw. 65-year-old chef Philip Roth was found critically injured in his car outside an apartment in the West Midlands region of England in the early hours of July the 7th of 2017. Roth, who suffered several scratch wounds, was rushed to a nearby hospital, where he was ultimately pronounced dead as a result of excessive internal bleeding. The apartment outside of which the car had been parked was determined to have belonged to Georgina Henshaw, a waitress who worked with Rolf at the Toby Carver Root Bar and restaurant in Birmingham. The 36-year-old woman was taken to the police station to undergo a line of questioning, during which she reportedly feigned ignorance as to the circumstances surrounding Rolf's presumed murder.
Georgina! It's a nice. Obviously,
Investigators examined Henshaws' documents, whereupon it was discovered that during past text conversations with a friend, she expressed an overwhelming animosity toward the victim, as well as an explicit desire to kill him. From such message, Henshaw wrote that she was going to lure him to her apartment and beat him with a kosh, also stating that she was set up to commit murder. Henshaw was thus named as the prime suspect in the Ross killing. West Midlands police arrested the woman at her home after which she was already charged. The authorities didn't immediately indicate what they suspected to have been Henshaw's motive for the crime. Only it was speculated that Rolf had been embroiled in a contentious workplace feud with the waitress that had ultimately escalated to the point of extreme violence. Following a trial at Birmingham Crown Court, Henshaw was sentenced to serve at least 16 years behind bars. Number 2. David Carroll Mason. Over the course of 3 years, Tennessee man David Carroll Mason pilfered credit cards from patrons he'd served at the West Knoxville restaurants where he worked. It was reported that the 46-year-old had used his customers' stolen financial information to take out cash for himself and purchase various items, including meals and gift cards. In the summer of 2017, however, Mason unknowingly applied the scheme to a credit card belonging to an employee of the U.S. Attorney's Office. The unnamed woman would regularly check her billing statements. He had been noticed for fraudulent charges. In the wake of her discovery, she cancelled her contacted by the state and federal authorities who were able to identify Mason as the person behind the financial fraud. Agents with the Tennessee Highway Patrol's Identity Crimes Unit enforcement
Get the fuck out of here.
arrested the server and invested his extensive identity process. 27 previous felony convictions on his record, many of which involved credit card fraud. In spite of his criminal history, it managed to find employment at many times to be in the field house, Arrows on the Hill, and Silver Street in Boston. Exeter ultimately pleaded guilty to 3 counts of unrelated theft. He was consequently sentenced to Number 1. Alberto Sanchez Gomez. In February of 2019, Spanish waiter Alberto Sanchez Gomez played extravagant mother following a heated row at their shared Madrid residence. Subsequent reports detailed how after the 68-year-old woman was dead, Sanchez used the car to this member had gone into thousands of pieces, which he still in large spaces. Independent server proceeded to consume his mother's mutilated remains, eating some parts raw and others cooked. Notified by a friend of the victims that he had been seen for several months. On February 21st, law enforcement officers were dispatched to Sanchez's home to conduct a welfare check on his mother. When asked if the woman was in the apartment, the server reportedly replied, "Yes, my mother is in here, dead." Sanchez initially described his mother's grisly killing in graphic detail, prompting the police to take him into custody. However, during the murder trial that followed, the man indicated that he heard hidden messages. He watched TV, attempted to kill him. He had no recollection of his messages. He was very repentant for his gruesome actions.
It's my fucking dick, bitch.
For which he was sentenced to 15 years in prison, plus an additional 5 months for the desecration of a corpse. Number 8. Robert Louis Deere. On November 27, 2015, a man opened fire with the occupants of a flat in Colorado Springs, Colorado. After hearing the sound of gunshots, clinic staff sprang into action quickly with people out of the waiting room. They then locked a security door before notifying local police of the active shooting situation. As responding law enforcement units approached the clinic, the gunman fired upon them as well, killing one of the officers and injuring another 5. A standoff subsequently ensued and lasted several hours, over the course of which the police put the surrounding area on lockdown. Shortly before 5 p.m., a group of SWAT officers brought the standoff to a swift conclusion when they crashed an armored truck into the clinic's lobby. Many of those who'd been trapped inside were rescued, and the gunman ultimately surrendered himself to the authorities. During the investigation that followed, the man responsible for the mass shooting was identified as 57-year-old Robert Louis Deere. Aside from the officer's death, his rampage had also ended the lives of civilians Keare Stewart and Jennifer Markovsky. Deere was a drifter from North Carolina who allegedly targeted the Planned Parenthood clinic for political reasons. When detectives questioned him about the incident, he went on a rambling rant in which he expressed deeply anti-abortion and anti-government views. He also made concerning statements about then President Barack Obama and prompted the U.S. Secret Service to interview him.
Gear up fast, we're about to get evil. All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
Let's get that bird spinning. Finish up. We're airborne in 3. Hands all here. Bird came down. We are green to go. So gear up, grab your chutes. We're going for war zone. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
Plunder. Secure as much cash as you can. You are green to get greedy. Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad, soldier. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Figured I'd get shot in the back by the bitch.
To spend much of that time.
Enemy soldier incoming. Cash dropping en route. Enemies dropping into the AO. Enemy soldier incoming.
Moving to my mark. Hostiles moving.
Nice fucking cheating, asshole. Nice fucking cheating.
There are multiple statues to her upper torso, head, and neck. Police subsequently found the man identified only by the images of DB walking on the nearby trail. He claimed to have been staying with a homeless drifter at a makeshift campsite in a wooded area near the golf course. DB told the investigators that only a few days earlier, the drifter shared with him that he felt a powerful urge to assault and murder someone. Later that afternoon,
Wow, I can't even see that one? Okay.
the men are sent into the woods, where the police came upon Colin Daniel Richards at the campsite he described. The man had scratches all over his face and was allegedly attempting to conceal a cut on his left hand while speaking with the officers. Richards was found to be in possession of a knife and a black Cadillac containing 2 pairs of bloodied shorts. It was ultimately determined that he fatally stashed lots of marijuana, partially engulfing alone. He was arrested on a charge of first-degree murder. In June of 2019, without the possibility of parole. Thanks for watching. Would you rather lead a nomadic existence or never leave your room for an entire year? Let us know in the comments section below.
Nice cheating, bro. Nice fucking cheating. Nice fucking cheating.
2016 and 25-year-old.
I'll be back for you.
Was attacked by a neighbor in the community hallway of a multi-unit dwelling in Thomas had just returned from walking her dog on 24. Francis D'Antoni charged at her with a knife and dragged her by the throat into his apartment. Surveillance footage revealed that she tried to fight off her attacker for 6 minutes. A few moments later, D'Antoni emerged from his apartment, covered in blood and drinking a beverage. His boyfriend, Jonathan Bear, saw the dog outside the building and came into the Summer Street and brought it inside. He then discovered Thomas, who was critically injured and unresponsive, inside the doorway of the suspect's first floor apartment. D'Antoni led the scene. Thomas was taken to Hackensack University. As part of a joint operation with Bergen Cabbage, a bloody knife was recovered from the crime. The suspect, who had initially been charged with attempted murder, was subsequently accused of murder, felony murder, and kidnapping. He was jailed in Bergen County Jail on a $5 million bond. In court, the defense attempted to portray the cold-blooded murder as the result of D'Antoni's years-long drug abuse, but he was ultimately convicted of all charges on November 1st of 2022. He served a total of 2,314 days in custody before he was sentenced on April 19th of 2023. According to the prosecutor's press release, he was given a 55-year prison term, which included time already served. He was reportedly subject to the No Early Release Act, meaning he'd need to serve at least 85% of his sentence before being eligible for parole. Number 29, Maurice E. Watkins and Pierre C. Williams. In May of 2016, 33-year-old Maurice E. Watkins was facing an eviction filed in court by his landlord in Columbus, Ohio. 50-year-old property owner Joseph P. Rand met with Watkins to allow him to sell a portion of his apartment rent. The landlord drove to the Southside rental home, located on Prospect Avenue, on the evening of June 2nd of 2016. Watkins climbed into Remlinger's minivan and shot him 3 times. He then went inside the home and revealed what had just unfolded to 26-year-old Pierre C. Williams, who had stayed for the past few nights. The two men took the minivan to a vacant garage in the 700 block of Lily Avenue, where Williams set it ablaze with his landlord's body inside. Columbus firefighters discovered Remlinger's charred remains after extinguishing the fire. A few hours later, during an execution